Entrepreneur Priti Kubyane is the co-founder of the eFarmer app, a platform connecting farmers directly with buyers. Priti shared her story with Kyle of how eFarmer and Absa's I Grow It show are empowering local entrepreneurs.
Absa is always partnering with such incredible stories, but more importantly, they are always finding ways to address socio-economic challenges that I think we as a community and as a country face. And seeing a place like this right here in the middle of Diepsloot is exactly addressing that. Priti, you and your team, what you guys have created from a business-to-business perspective is amazing. Take me through this app.
We have built a mobile application that is very easy to use. Quality, the traceability of produce is one of the reasons why big buyers don't want to buy from small farmers, because you never know. The carrot is good this time, tomorrow it's not good. Today they put these chemicals, tomorrow they did not. So being able to track and trace exactly what happened from where the seed was put on the ground and up until we harvest is one of the key features that eFarmer app had. There is a group of livestock farmers, they farmed beef, and then their beef, they could sell it 700% more just because it's got traceability and people know exactly what went on to the meat. And secondly, you can now start tapping into even bigger buyers. That means you have long-term contracts. When you plant, you only have to worry about the weather.
Helping entrepreneurs reach the right audience by building strong and sustainable foundations is how Absa is bridging the gap and driving real impact.
On board, how does Absa's corporate citizenship program aim to impact 1.5 million lives by 2030 through its entrepreneurial education?
Our corporate citizenship strategy aims to deliver on our strategic ambition to be an active force for good in everything that we do. The focus is financial literacy, education and entrepreneurship. And programs such as Youth Entrepreneurship Program, Visa She's Next, as well as Ready to Work, enable us to do that, instilling entrepreneurial mindsets as well as intent in young people and women where we operate.
I know through being an entrepreneur, there are a lot of challenges. Tell me about those challenges and how you have overcome them.
The biggest challenge begins once you have the product, taking it out there and convincing people to actually buy into your product, start using your product. Our first attempt, not a single farmer was interested because our focus was more on the compliance side to say, we have this cold tech, you can track and trace everything. And they're like, compliance is a big problem even in Africa, but when it comes to the list of priorities, farmers, they want to see buyers in the room. So we only found out when we had a big buyer from overseas that placed a big order with us. It changed everything. Within like 6 weeks, we have more than 5,000 farmers registering on our platform saying, I want to be a part of this. So we really did not understand that that was important in the beginning, and we're glad we haven't gone too far in terms of development in the wrong direction. It's important, but it's not on the order of priorities. It's not number one.
The progression from farm to table is deeply rooted in the story of the hands that grew it.
Access to markets must be so important for you, Brian, especially as a farmer. How has the eFarmer app sort of helped you access those markets?
What eFarmer brings are those buyers that are in the form of funeral parlors, guest houses and hotels, yes, and some of the vegetable processors. And they buy at a large scale, something that takes away the worry of a smallholder farm, because that is what we need on a day by day. When the produce are ready, we must be able to get hold of them and get rid of them. This produce, we take them to where they are needed most, because the buyers are readily available, and for us it's income. It's a revenue generation that we dearly need. So once we avail our produce to the app, eFarmer, the buyers are on the other side waiting for our produce.
Once you download the app, you register as a farmer. So you have to submit documents for yourself as a farmer, like your ID and things like that. Documents for your organization, like your CK document, BEE. When verification is ready, then you are ready. You can start loading your product. We made sure it's very easy. It's just a matter of clicking. Only thing I'm gonna type is how much is my cabbage, and then describe my cabbage. And then you publish your product and it's ready for people to buy it.
And us as consumers, how do we get an opportunity to purchase from these incredible lands?
It's a similar process. You sign up. Once you sign up, we don't really ask for too many documentation in terms of the buyers, unless you want to buy on contract and you say every Thursday, give me this amount of potatoes. Then you can be able to do that. But a straightforward way is for you to just sign up and then put your details. Then from there, you just add it to cart and then check it out.
eFarmer is more than just a digital platform. It's planting the seeds for a sustainable, self-reliant future in agriculture.
Absa's focus has been absolutely intentional, I think, in 2025. How do you believe your program actually addresses socioeconomic challenges in these communities that it actually operates in?
We want to get our stakeholders to a point where they make sound financial decisions so that they can realize financial freedom. And we do that through one-on-one programs, classroom sessions where we instill financial education. We also have partnerships with organizations and regulators such as ASISA, where we run competitions and find different ways of delivering financial literacy. And the last one, which we are very excited about, is the I Grew It Finance One-on-One campaign. We want to find different ways of packaging financial literacy so that it's comprehensible, it's easier to consume and keep it in, and it's easier for the consumer to make financial decisions. We want to change fundamentally the status quo and transform systemic barriers that are holding the economy from growing.
Something happens when you get a bigger buyer, a brand that has existed for a very long time, saying we are betting on her, we are trusting her. It's like it opens a bigger door, which has opened even bigger opportunities. It was like a blank check.
A huge shout out to Absa for always shining a light on these incredible stories, and then also getting an opportunity to explore how eFarmer is transforming the world of agriculture is exceptionally exciting.